It's Thursday and it's Fairy Garden Thursday. And this is open collab. Anyone can join in any Thursday, anytime. And if you're a day early or a day late, it's still okay. Just share something to do with a fairy garden. Big, small, we don't care. Just come and join the fun. And here is my wonderful friend that joins in every week, Sharon. You're going to love her channel. She does lots of great gardening videos. She does all kinds of DIY projects, does all kinds of fairy gardens. Go check her out and see what she does. She is an awesome channel and a very good friend. My second co-hostess is Sandra Lynn's Home and Garden. She does a beautiful videos all to do with fairy gardens, gardening, all kinds of things to do with family time. A great, wonderful creator. Please go check out her channel and see what she's sharing this week. Her grandson is graduating and she really is proud of him, and go check out the slideshow. Our last co-hostess is growing on Vancouver Island. She's a wonderful channel. She does all kinds of things about gardening in the house, in the garden. She lives on Vancouver Island. She takes us all around the island and shares all the beautiful things they have where she lives. And of course, she makes fairy gardens too. So go check out her channel and see what she's doing this week. Now let's go see what Grandma put together this week in her fairy garden. We're decorating the hill still, and a little bit at a time, and it's looking better each week. It's Thursday, and what do we do every Thursday? We do Fairy Garden Thursday. It's an open collab. Anyone can join in. Any Thursday, you can even put it up a day early or a day late. Just leave me a comment on my latest video and said, I joined in, for I make sure to go over and check out what you did and give you love and support, my dear friends. Thanks so much for stopping by for Fairy Garden Thursday and joining in for all the fairy fun. Well, let's go see what Grandma did, and we're working on the hill still. Well, I put together another fairy garden today, as you can see. I'm not done with it, but I wanted to share with you how the base looked, because I want to make this area where I have a lot of different levels, and I wanted my fairy house to set elevated, so I used 3 of the little saucers that fit under the pots to elevate it. I'm going to cover it with grass, for you're not going to see them, and I'm going to fill all this area in with new fresh grass and make it look beautiful once again. My Japanese maple has doubled in size since it's been in this area, and it's loving it also. So far, this was a 0 post, because everything that I'm sharing with you today I already owned and had, or it's already been in a past post, so there's nothing new. Just shop the house, shop the garden, and you know, grass clippings look great to cover and make mulch on your on your ground. Cover the dirt up and make it look beautiful again. Just adding grass did add a lot of interest, don't you think? And as we have this area here at a lower point, and our beautiful heart-shaped container full of succulents, and our large container, not even a container, these succulents are just setting here, or ground cover just sitting here looking beautiful. And of course I planted these a couple of weeks ago, and they're looking wonderful, and the hill is looking better every week. There's still a lot to do. There's still a lot more fairy gardens to put in here on the hill, but I think it's starting to look pretty nice. What do you think, guys? And how much nicer everything looks with the grass clippings. And it's going to also help my soil stay moist and keep the moisture in through our hot summers. And hopefully it will also cut down on weeds. I will probably put another 2 or 3 coatings of grass clippings in the next couple of weeks. Every week I'm going to work on this hill, and every week when the gardener mows my yard, I'm going to put the grass clippings on top of this. So it will always look green and fresh, but it also will also mean that once they dry out, there'll be new fresh ones on top. And we will have the whole area, hopefully, up and looking beautiful soon. Let me know what you think. I thought it turned out pretty nice for a free fairy garden and decorating the hill. This is going to be a large fairy garden once we're done, or village. And this right here in the front is a southwest display. What do you think? Did I nail it or I didn't? Well, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for all your kindness. And who says you can't put a fairy garden together for free? Now, you do see I have a container over here that I need to redo and put another fairy garden in. And I have 2 over here. So we will probably get 3 more fairy gardens next week done. And I have containers up there to do more fairy gardens also. So each week we will put at least 1 or 2 fairy gardens together. This one was a pretty big one. That's why I ran out of time and energy on this. But I thought it turned out really, really nice. And I'm really happy how it's starting to look. And I like having a lot of different things, sharing them in interest. Like I said, we're moving right along on the fairy gardens. Bye-bye for now. Thank you all for all your love and support. Glad you enjoyed this week's fairy garden for Fairy Garden Thursday.